Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Title Minute. On today's episode of the Title Minute, we're going to go back to Fidelity Agent and show you how to create a buyer's estimated cost to close. We're going to do that for the desktop version, but remember, this is available on Android, iOS, the desktop, and a native computer application. So whatever you have, it looks like this, and it works the same way. So stay tuned. I'm going to share my desktop and show you how to create a buyer's estimated cost to close on the Fidelity Agent One application. Okay, so we're on the desktop version. I'm at fidelityagent.com, and I'm just going to go and I'm going to log in with the email address and password that we have. Okay, so we're logged into fidelityagent.com. Remember, this works the same on whatever mobile device you have. Download the Fidelity Agent One application. It gives you a little bit of information as some new features to the application. So we're going to go ahead and close that. It defaults to the buyer's estimated cost to close, so we don't have to click anywhere. It opens up right for us here. So I highly recommend that you enter the address of the buyer's cost to close because the system's actually going to save this in the cloud. So you can go back and look at it later. You can actually do it on your phone, take a look at it at your desktop later, or vice versa. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to enter an address. Boom, it's going to populate the address, and then it's going to ask if we want to include the property taxes from the county assessor. So I'm going to say, yes, we do. All right, now here's the information that you need to know for your buyer. What kind of loan do they have that they're going to use to purchase the property? So as you can see, conventional, FHA, VA cash, USDA, interest only, owner finance. We'll just leave it at, let's actually go FHA. So maximum FHA, 726, 525. Average home price in Orange County is a little bit more than that. So why don't we switch back to conventional? Home price required, we'll go with the same amount that we did last week on the seller's net sheet. It'll be for the same house. So you can go around and you can actually enter the down payment as a percentage. So we could say 20% or as a dollar amount. So I'm just going to go ahead with the 20%. Interest rates right now, about 3%. It's a 30-year loan. And then we can add any additional miscellaneous costs. It's going to include hazard insurance. It's going to include the taxes that we pulled from the county assessor. If there's any HOA dues, whether they're annually or monthly. I'm going to throw this in there just so you can see the estimate. We're going to say the dues are $375. Escrow and title are with Fidelity, so it's going to pull those costs. And then we're going to select the closing date. So I believe in last week's example, we selected September 4th. So we'll do the same one. It's the same house. It's the same sale. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to click compute. Now, as you can see, it's actually going to bring not only a mortgage payment estimator here, but it's going to bring the amount of cash needed to close. So what we can actually do is we can go down here and we can look at the detailed closing costs and edit any of them if we see fit, or we can just click share or print PDF, much like we did with the seller's net sheet. Again, it's very important that you update your profile to include your information so that it's included at the bottom here. So you can email it if you need to, or if this is just for your own information, of course, go ahead and save that estimate so you can refer back to it at a later date. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Title Minute. Stay tuned to next week where we talk about some of the calculators that Fidelity Agent One has to offer as we continue our series on how to use the Fidelity Agent One desktop and mobile application. Stay safe, everybody.